Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 amazing places to visit in Europe. Whether you're planning your next trip or just dreaming of faraway lands, these awesome spots will definitely inspire you. Europe is full of different cultures, landscapes and things to do, and we've chosen some of the most unforgettable places this amazing continent has to offer. From old ruins to cute towns, from dramatic coastlines to tall mountains, our journey will show us what makes Europe so special. We'll explore famous landmarks, find hidden gems, and share helpful tips to make your European adventure the best it can be. So get ready, grab your travel notebook, and prepare to be amazed by the beauty and wonder that's waiting for you. Over the next few minutes, we'll count down the top 10 places that should be on everyone's travel wish list. Let's go! Our first stop is the beautiful Greek islands, and there's no place more famous than Santorini. Sitting on top of volcanic cliffs, Santorini is known for its whitewashed villages that look like they're falling into the bright blue Aegean Sea. Imagine walking through narrow winding streets with colorful flowers and cute shops all around and the smell of fresh seafood in the air. As you explore the island, you'll find old ruins that tell stories of long ago, showing Santorini's rich history. And don't forget the sunsets. Finding a good spot to watch the sky turn amazing colors over the sea is something you won't forget. If you like to be active, hiking from Fira to Oia gives you amazing views everywhere you look. And speaking of Oia, this town is perfect for taking pictures, with its famous blue-domed churches and stunning views. Whether you're looking for romance, adventure, or just a chance to enjoy the Mediterranean sun, Santorini will steal your heart. The best time to visit Santorini is in the spring or fall, when there are fewer people and the weather is still perfect for exploring. Now, you can't go to Santorini without visiting the volcano. Take a boat trip to near Kamini, where you can hike to the top of a real volcano. It's a really cool experience to walk across the volcanic ground and feel the heat coming up. And if you want to relax after your volcano adventure, Santorini has lots of beaches. From the black sands of Perissa and Perivolos to the red sands of Red Beach, each beach is special. While you're enjoying the sun and sand, try some of the local food. Santorini is known for its fresh seafood, tasty feta cheese and juicy tomatoes. And try the local wine, Assyrtiko, which grows well in the volcanic soil. Whether you're having a fancy dinner overlooking the sea or a casual lunch at a beach restaurant, the food in Santorini is delicious. As you can see, Santorini has everything: stunning scenery, ancient history, a fun culture, and yummy food. It's easy to see why this Greek island is at the top of our list. The Amalfi Coast, a World Heritage Site, is super colourful and dramatic, where steep cliffs drop into the blue Tyrrhenian Sea. Imagine driving along the winding Amalfi Coast Road with the sun on your face, the wind in your hair, and amazing views everywhere you turn. Time seems to slow down here, and you'll want to relax and do nothing, but there's lots to see and do along this beautiful coast. Explore the pretty towns clinging to the cliffs, each with its own special charm. Positano, with its pastel-coloured houses, is perfect for pictures. Amalfi, the coast's namesake, has a rich history and a stunning cathedral. And Ravello, high above the coast, has amazing views that will leave you speechless. Whether you're exploring old ruins, enjoying delicious Italian food, or just relaxing on a quiet beach, the Amalfi Coast is amazing. One of the things that makes the Amalfi Coast so special is its natural beauty. The smell of lemon trees is everywhere, and the hills are covered with colourful flowers. Try the local limoncello, a sweet and tangy drink made from the area's famous lemons. If you like adventure, there are many hiking trails to explore, leading to hidden coves, old watchtowers, and amazing viewpoints. The Path of the Gods, a scenic trail along the cliffs, has some of the best views. And speaking of views, don't miss the Gardens of Augustus in Ravello. These gardens on a cliff overlooking the sea are peaceful and quiet. As you walk through the gardens, you'll see amazing views of the coast and mountains. And if you visit in the spring, you'll see tons of colourful flowers. The Amalfi Coast has something for everyone: beautiful scenery, charming towns, delicious food, and a relaxed way of life. The best time to visit is in the spring or fall when the weather is nice and there are fewer crowds, but whenever you go, the Amalfi Coast will stay with you. Welcome to Plitvice Lakes National Park in Croatia, a natural wonderland that will make you want to take pictures everywhere. Imagine 16 lakes flowing into each other with crystal clear turquoise water surrounded by forests. It's like a fairy tale. The park is famous for its travertine barriers, natural dams made over thousands of years by flowing water and minerals. These barriers create waterfalls, cascades, and pools of all shapes and sizes, each more beautiful than the last. You can explore this amazing place on foot, enjoying the fresh air and the sounds of the water and birds. There are wooden walkways that wind through the park, offering great views. And look out for the local wildlife. The park is home to deer, bears, wolves, and over 120 kinds of birds. It's a nature lover's dream. The best time to visit Plitvice Lakes is in the spring or fall when the weather is nice and there are fewer people. Summer can be busy, but it's also when you can swim in certain areas. To see everything, I recommend spending at least a full day exploring the park. You can choose from different trails, some easy and some harder. And if you don't have much time, you can take a boat or train ride. There are restaurants and cafes inside and outside the park with good Croatian food and drinks. But you can also pack a picnic lunch and find a quiet spot by the lakes. So, there you have it. Plitvice Lakes National Park, a must-see place in Croatia that's incredibly beautiful. Nestled between the Darkstein Mountains and the calm waters of Hallstatter Sea is Hallstatt, a village so pretty it looks like it's from a fairy tale. Seriously, this place is so charming. It's almost unreal. This World Heritage Site is very old, and its history is as rich as the scenery. Salt mining has been important to Hallstatt for a long time, and you can still see signs of it everywhere. One of the best things to do in Hallstatt is just walk through its narrow cobblestone streets with colourful houses and flower boxes. You'll feel like you've gone back in time. And take a boat ride on the lake for amazing views of the mountains and the village. It's the perfect way to relax and enjoy the beauty of this magical place. To learn about history, visit the Hallstatt Museum with artifacts from the Iron Age. Including famous burial objects, you'll learn about the people who lived here centuries ago. Another must-see is the bone house behind the Catholic Church. Don't worry, it's not scary. This ossuary has over 1,200 painted skulls, a tradition that started in the 12th century because there wasn't enough burial space. Each skull is decorated with the person's name, job, and date of death, which is interesting to see. Hallstatt has a mix of traditional Austrian food and other flavors. Enjoy a good meal at a lakeside restaurant or have a pastry and coffee at a cozy cafe. Whether you're looking for natural beauty, history, or just a peaceful escape, Hallstatt is a special place. Hello from Paris, the city of lights and love. This famous city needs no introduction, right? From its world-famous landmarks to its cute cafes and romantic feeling, Paris has something for everyone. Of course, you can't go to Paris without visiting the Eiffel Tower. This Iron Lady is huge and offers amazing views of the city from its 3 levels. Whether you go to the top or look at it from below, the Eiffel Tower is an amazing experience. Close to the Eiffel Tower is the Champ de Mars, a big green space perfect for a picnic or a relaxing walk. And while you're there, buy a baguette, some cheese and a bottle of wine from a local shop and have a real Parisian picnic. As the sun starts to set, take a walk along the Seine River. Besides the famous landmarks, Paris is best explored on foot. Get lost in the charming streets of Montmartre, the artists' district, and find hidden courtyards, cute cafes and street performers. If you like art, the Louvre Museum is a must-see. It has famous paintings like the Mona Lisa and the Venice de Milo, and it's full of art and history. And speaking of art, visit the Musée d'Orsay in a former train station. Here you can see Impressionist and Post-Impressionist paintings by artists like Monet, Renoir and Van Gogh. In the evening, have a classic French dinner at a bistro or brasserie. From escargots to steak frites, Parisian food is delicious. And have a glass of French wine. Cheers. Prague. The name makes you think of a fairy tale city, and it really is. This is a city full of history. As you walk through the cobblestone streets, you'll feel like you've stepped back in time. One of the best ways to experience Prague is to get lost in its charming old town square. Here you'll see colourful Baroque buildings, Gothic churches and the famous astronomical clock. Every hour this medieval clock puts on a little show. Now, don't forget to look up. Prague's skyline is full of spires and towers, which is why it's called the City of 100 Spires. And to really see the city's beauty, walk across the Charles Bridge. This historic bridge has statues of saints and offers great views of Prague Castle. Whether you're looking at the architecture, enjoying a Czech meal, or just taking in the atmosphere, Prague is a special city. Now, Prague isn't just about the old town. Go beyond the main square and you'll find a city full of culture. Walk through the Jewish quarter with its history and beautiful synagogues, and for something different, go to the Lennon Wall. This wall covered in John Lennon-inspired graffiti and messages of peace is cool. You have to visit Prague Castle. This huge complex overlooking the city has palaces, churches and gardens. Take your time to explore its treasures, including St. Vitus Cathedral, and in the evening see a performance of Czech music or blacklight theatre. It's a unique experience. Remember, Prague is best explored on foot, so wear comfy shoes and get ready to be enchanted. Hello everyone and welcome to Venice, a city like no other, built on islands in a lagoon. Venice is special. Here cars are replaced by gondolas and the sound of water against old buildings is everywhere. The best way to arrive in Venice is by train, watching the city appear from the lagoon, and once you're there, it's time to get lost. Walk through the narrow canals, charming bridges and hidden squares. You'll find bustling markets with fresh produce, shops selling Murano glass and cafes serving Italian espresso, and of course take a gondola ride. It's a bit touristy, but it's romantic to be serenaded through the canals. Just agree on a price before you get in. Now, while a gondola ride is a must, there's more to Venice. Art lovers, this is your place. Go to the Doge's Palace, a beautiful building, and look at the mosaics and Renaissance art. And close by is St. Mark's Basilica. This beautiful church shows Venice's wealth and power. Step inside to see the golden mosaics. For great views of the city, climb the Campanile, the bell tower in St. Mark's Square. From here you'll see the rooftops, canals and the lagoon. In the evening, see a performance at the Teatro La Fenice, a famous opera house, and for a real Venetian experience, go on a cicchetti crawl, trying small plates of Venetian snacks at different bars. Venice is amazing, so enjoy every moment. Greetings from Budapest, Hungary, where east meets west. This cool capital city on the Danube River has a mix of history, culture and thermal baths. Budapest is actually two cities, Buda and Pest, connected by beautiful bridges. On the Buda side you'll find Buda Castle, a World Heritage Site, and the charming Castle District. Take a funicular up Castle Hill for great views of the city, especially at sunset. And don't miss the Fisherman's Bastion, a fairy tale-like structure with views of Pest and its Parliament building. The Parliament building is beautiful, best seen from across the Danube. Walk along the Pest embankment at night and you'll see the Parliament building lit up. Now, Budapest isn't just about its architecture. It's also a city with a vibrant cultural scene and interesting history. Learn about the city's past at the Shoes on the Danube Bank Memorial, a tribute to Holocaust victims. For local life, go to the Great Market Hall, a market where you can try Hungarian food, buy souvenirs and enjoy the atmosphere. And speaking of soaking, go to one of Budapest's famous thermal baths. The Széchenyi baths are popular with their grand architecture and indoor and outdoor pools. But for a more local experience, try one of the smaller baths. In the evening, see a performance at the Hungarian State Opera House or a Hungarian folk dance show. And try some Hungarian goulash. It's delicious. Budapest is a city that will surprise you, so enjoy its unique charm. From its tall mountains to its clear waters, Norway's fjords are naturally beautiful. Carved by glaciers, these deep inlets are surrounded by tall cliffs, waterfalls, and green valleys. Imagine cruising on a ferry, breathing in the fresh air as you go past huge rock faces. The most famous fjord, the Sogne Fjord, is over 120 miles long with amazing views. You can take a cruise, rent a kayak to explore hidden coves, or hike to viewpoints. Keep your camera ready. You'll want to take pictures of the water and the wildflowers. But the beauty of the fjords is more than just the scenery. It's about the quietness of nature, the feeling of awe as you see the power of nature. It's about breathing in the fresh air, feeling the spray of a waterfall and connecting with this ancient landscape. Whether you like to hike, take pictures or just relax, the Norwegian fjords are special. Now, when's the best time to visit? For good weather and long days, go between June and August. This is the busy season, so expect more people and higher prices. For a quieter trip and cooler temperatures, visit in May or September. While cruising is a must-do, there's more to do in the fjords. Go hiking for amazing views. The Trolltunga hike, or Troll's Tongue, is hard but has great photo opportunities. Try kayaking. It's a great way to explore hidden areas and get close to waterfalls. Visit charming villages along the fjords, try fresh seafood, look at local crafts and relax. And if you're lucky, you might see the northern lights in the winter. No matter when you visit or what you do, the Norwegian fjords are amazing. Our last stop is Dubrovnik, Croatia, on the Adriatic Sea. Often called the Pearl of the Adriatic, Dubrovnik mixes ancient history, stunning architecture and natural beauty. As you walk through its marble streets, you'll feel like you've gone back in time, surrounded by old walls and fortresses. The heart of Dubrovnik is its old town, a car-free area inside medieval walls. These walls offer amazing views of the city, the sea and the nearby island. Walk along the walls, feel the history and take pictures of the terracotta rooftops. But Dubrovnik is more than just beautiful. It's a lively city. You'll find cafes, shops selling local crafts, and restaurants serving Dalmatian cuisine. Try the fresh seafood and Croatian wines, and don't forget the beaches. Dubrovnik has beautiful beaches, perfect for enjoying the sun. If you like Game of Thrones, Dubrovnik will look familiar. This city was the filming location for King's Landing. You can even take a tour to see the real-life filming locations. But even if you've never seen the show, Dubrovnik is charming. Take a cable car to the top of Mount Saud for amazing views. Explore the historic Rector's Palace or get lost in the old town streets, finding hidden courtyards and cafes. In the evening, find a restaurant with outdoor seating and enjoy a meal as the sun sets. The city is romantic and beautiful. Dubrovnik is best visited from April to June and September to October when the weather is nice and there are fewer crowds. So, pack your bags and get ready to be enchanted by Dubrovnik. Well, there you have it, 10 amazing European destinations, from the Greek islands to the fjords of Norway, from the canals of Venice to the streets of Paris. Europe offers many different experiences. I hope this video makes you want to travel to Europe. Remember, travel is about more than just visiting places. It's about experiencing different cultures, trying new things and making memories. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more travel videos. Happy travels!